Welcome to Drummond Energy Bands for Wednesday, June the 24th. Please pause our video and read our trading disclaimer. I'm doing a video for 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern. Actually, we're starting maybe around 9 o'clock Eastern instead. The NQ E-mini futures had a valley set up. You can see this valley here had set up and price had pulled back down into it. And this white dotted line on our chart on the right, this is our trade chart. You can see how price would have pulled back down into it was a AAA setup. You've got your lower yellow trade chart associating with the focus frames lower energy band where this up red arrow is. This is a AAA buy when you see the green bar right here. You can get long. So that's one setup. The other move higher, you can see how price rallied up into this white line, this midline, and then retraced back down. And we had another valley here. So we had like a valley on top of a valley here. And we'll look at that buy signal there. You'll see here on the chart on the right where the bar goes green. You notice our dots were strong pressing down, but they couldn't press down through our valley located at 3150. So on the green bar here, we've got a AAA buy setup, lower trade chart, yellow band associating with the focus frames energy band. This is the focus frames energy band drawn here in magenta. This is the actual band right here that I'm pointing to. So we had a buy signal from there. Progressing along, we teach in the course that the lower yellow here is how we monitor our trades as price goes higher. Let's look at the next one. On the push higher, you can notice our dots here pushing above the solid white midline. This is the sign of strength and a great time to look for a retrace for pushing higher or a trend trade. In other words, this white dotted midline is the midline for the next chart frames Renko wrap. The white dotted line I've drawn on the chart on the right here at 36 1/4. This is where price would need to associate in. You can see the retrace happened inside of the overlap, the lower magenta and lower yellow here on this focus frame chart on the left, as well as into our midline from the next higher frame. So these two opportunities here on a green bar, this one here is not a AAA. You can see the lower yellow does not associate with this midline here from the left focus frame. But over here you can see how the yellow does associate with the midline, and we get a green bar. You can see the dot starting to hook, and it's a full on hook up, and then of course we've got overlap. So this would be a AAA buy signal here out of that area. Now you notice as we go higher, these dots move above our solid white midline, indicating strength again. On this pullback down here, we're entering to the mid here on this chart frame. The mid is located with this white dotted line here, and also inside of the focus frames energy band. Once the yellow is associating, like it is here on this bar, and this bar, with this white dotted midline from our focus frame, and we get a green bar, then we can look to get along, knowing that the energy was strong coming up, and the pullback should prove to have a trend retrace buy up coming out of it. In the course we show how these energy mid crests and valleys can be useful. You'll see that the valley that got put in here after a trader would have taken a buy out of this AAA buy setup, how the energy tries to sweep back into the valley here and also here again. So knowing that the dot that enters the lower yellow and how to place your stop below that would maintain the trader's long position even with these retraces back, knowing the valley here is quite often returned to before price goes off in its intended direction. That takes us up to about 10:30. This is on the NASDAQ E-mini futures for June 24th. Thanks very much for your interest.